guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Warriorstrade have once again stunned the basketball world, and this time it comes in the form of a shocking blockbuster trade that has NBA fans buzzing across social media and sports outlets. Their Warriors, a team known for pulling off bold moves and never shying away from making adjustments when necessary, have reportedly added an all-star in a surprise last-minute deal that could change the entire dynamic of the Western Conference. This is the kind of move that sends shockwaves throughout the league, and it has already sparked massive debate among analysts, fans, and even rival players. Everyone is asking the same questions. How did Golden State pull this off? What does it mean for their chances at another championship? And how will this shake up the rest of the NBA landscape? To understand the magnitude of this move, you have to remember where the Warriors currently stand. After years of being at the top, with multiple championships and a dynasty that defined a generation of basketball, they have been searching for ways to maintain their competitive edge as the league around them gets younger, faster, and more athletic. Steve Curry remains one of the most dangerous players in the NBA, still capable of electrifying performances and clutch moments, but he's also in the later years of his career. Their Warriors know that their window to maximize Curry's brilliance is not endless, and this trade feels like a direct response to that urgency. Golden State's front office clearly wanted to surround their superstar with more firepower. And by landing an all-star caliber player, they're sending a loud message to the rest of the league that they are not done competing for titles. Reports indicate that this was not an easy deal to finalize. Their Warriors had to navigate tough negotiations, weighing which assets they were willing to part with while keeping their core intact. Jonathan Kuminga, Moses Moody, and even Andrew Wiggins' names had been circulating in trade rumors leading up to the deadline. Fans speculated heavily about whether Golden State would be willing to sacrifice young talent for proven veteran star power. And now it seems they've decided the time is right to take that gamble. By bringing in an all-star, their Warriors have signaled that they're prioritizing winning now rather than waiting for long-term development. This kind of boldness is exactly what has defined their front office throughout the years. From drafting wisely to making calculated risks in the trade market, the identity of this all-star is what really has fans in shock. He's not just any solid contributor, but a proven player with a track record of dominating on both ends of the floor. His ability to fit into Golden State's system could be game-changing. Their Warriors have always thrived when they've had a perfect mix of spacing, defense, and unselfish basketball. Adding another star into that environment gives them the flexibility to attack opponents in ways they simply couldn't before. Think about how dangerous this makes Curry and Klay Thompson. With defenses already struggling to contain the Splash Brothers, having another elite offensive option forces opponents to make impossible choices. Do you double Steve and risk leaving the all-star open, or do you stay home on the wings and give Curry more space to cook? That's the nightmare scenario the Warriors wanted to create. And now they have the tools to do exactly that. For Draymond Green, this trade might be the spark he needs to reinvigorate his role. Draymond has always been the emotional and defensive anchor of their Warriors, but in recent seasons, he's been tasked with carrying heavier loads on both ends. With this addition, Green can refocus on doing what he does best: setting up teammates, orchestrating the offense, and locking down opponents. The chemistry between Curry, Thompson, Green, and the new All-Star will be under the microscope, but if it clicks, Golden State could re-emerge as one of the most dangerous teams in the league. Fans remember how quickly Kevin Durant fit into the system years ago. And while no one is saying this is the same level of acquisition, the blueprint is similar. Surround Steve with as much star talent as possible and let his brilliance elevate everyone. From the perspective of Warriors fans, this is the kind of bold franchise-shifting move that reinvigorates excitement. social media has exploded with reactions, with some fans calling this a championship-winning trade and others questioning what was given up. That's always the balance with these kinds of blockbuster deals. You have to give something valuable to get something valuable, and the Warriors likely had to part with at least one promising young player or key rotation piece. The front office had to weigh whether those players could deliver immediate results, and in the end, they chose proven star power over potential. For a team like Golden State, which is still trying to capitalize on Curry's prime years, it's hard to argue against that logic. Rival teams, however, are not happy. The Western Conference is already a brutal gauntlet with teams like the Denver Nuggets, Los Angeles Clippers, and Phoenix Suns all loading up for deep playoff runs. Now, with the Warriors adding another star, the road just got even tougher. This move could have ripple effects across the league, pushing other teams to reconsider their own strategies. Don't be surprised if we see more trades or buyout signings in response as teams scramble to keep pace with Golden State's new firepower. The NBA is all about momentum, and the Warriors just shifted the balance in their favor. One of the most fascinating parts of this story is how this trade was kept under wraps until the last possible moment. In an era of constant leaks and insider scoops, their Warriors somehow managed to stay quiet and then dropped this bombshell on the league out of nowhere. That level of secrecy speaks to how calculated and disciplined this front office is. They didn't want distractions, speculation, or drama to derail negotiations. They simply worked behind the scenes, stayed patient, and struck when the time was right. That's the mark of an organization that has been at the top before and knows exactly what it takes to get there again. His ability to adapt will be critical in making this experiment work. For the new All-Star, this is also a fresh chapter. Coming into an established culture like Golden State's is both exciting and challenging. Their Warrior system is unique, built around constant ball movement, unselfish play, and defensive discipline. Not every star adapts quickly, but those who do often thrive in ways they never imagined. If he can buy into the Warriors culture, the fit could be seamless and instantly elevate both his game and the team ceiling. By pulling off this shocking all-star trade, they've reignited their dynasty ambitions and set the stage for what could be one of the most thrilling playoff races in years. The league has officially been put on notice. Their Warriors are not done yet. This bombshell trade is more than just a roster move. It's a statement. It's a declaration that Golden State refuses to fade quietly into the background. That they are still hungry, still dangerous, and still willing to do whatever it takes to win. For Warriors fans, this is the kind of moment that reignites hope, fuels belief, and sparks dreams of another parade in San Francisco. For rival teams, it's a warning shot. The dynasty isn't dead. It might just be reloading.